Curses and Stars Online Conquest require you to clear cursed chests with at least 350 monsters at level 70 on Torment 10. These special chests can be found pretty much everywhere in specific spots across Sanctuary. This task, however, may sound simple in theory but really hard on practice, as all cursed chests have a strict time limit and they also fall into two separate types, where you either need to clear 5 waves or kill 100 enemies to receive the second chest as a reward. We obviously need a chest that spawns infinite numbers of enemies as long as the timer goes on. But where can we find that chest and how long would it take? There is no precise answer to this question because of RNG, but you can significantly make this conquest easier and narrow down the search if you travel to the zone in Act 5, Paths of the Drowned. Here with a rare chance you can find the best cursed chest in the game. But this place is huge. How do we find it here fast and then clear enough enemies? Well, there are some tips and tricks for this zone. Before you teleport to the area, you should check your map and see if this area has any bounty quests. If there is any bounty like Lords of Fool, Lord of the Hill, Burning Man or Treason, then you should restart a game session. If there are none on the map, then proceed. Once you teleport to Path of the Drowned, your objective is to search this pyramid-shaped pattern on your map. It can spawn 2 events, Lord of the Hill and Cursed Pit, which is what we need. This means that even if you find a pyramid, it is not guaranteed to spawn the chest we need. To scout faster, use the fastest builds available on the internet like Gears of Dreadlands, Manajuma's Way, Sanvuku, Thousand Storms or maybe Whirlwind. It is up to you to save some precious time. So once you get to the area, you shouldn't scout an entire zone or go randomly hoping to find that specific place. First try to check the area around the waypoint in 4 different directions: north, west, east and south. Usually you'll spawn in the middle with all the events around you. Eventually you might encounter a few chunks that can hint you about the presence or absence of the chest in your game. Keep in mind that once you find a chunk or a shape that looks like a pit, destroyed castle, or surrounded mountains with a man asking for help, then you should leave and reset the game. You may also encounter a quest called Research Problems, but this event is not tied to a chunk, so there is still a chance to find a pyramid. So basically there can be only one large chunk with a specific event. Destroyed Castle is Lord of Fools, the Fire Pit with torches and flames is the Burning Man, the bluish dark pit with the column in the center is the Treason event. If you find them, then just leave. The easiest shape to find is the pyramid. It is huge, it has sharp lines and angles, so you won't definitely miss it. But if you see some monsters, small chests and a unique elite at the first steps, then you should also leave, as it is a different event called Lord of the Hill. Now rinse and repeat all the previous steps until you find an empty pyramid with the long awaited chest. This is where things can go crazy. Even if you have enough damage to destroy 100 plus Greater Reefs and melt Torment 16, it is still possible to fail this event, as you can see on my screen. Long story short, you will need a different build that covers large area and hits hard, or just call in other players to increase your chances to beat the conquest. For that I have a different video in my channel, feel free to check it out. Thank you for watching and listening, have a nice day and stay safe.